Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, so let's get moving on here. Search methods. Victims may be found in paths of egress or at areas where they seek shelter. Search perimeter of each room. Reach completely under beds and furniture, and place tools against walls and extend arms or legs to stretch to the middle of the room. What you're looking at here, a picture of search and rescue. They're searching underneath the bed. Do not forget to search on top of the bed. Search all areas of the bed. Like I said, if you're in a bathroom, you search under and around the toilet. You search around the bathtub, in the bathtub, in the shower, behind doors. You don't skip any spot. Open up the cabinets and look inside the cabinets and feel inside the cabinets. You never know where someone might be actually hiding, especially when we're talking about little kids. They're going to find a safe spot to be. Limited visibility during these searches. May need to touch items to identify them and the type of room. Search all sides of the object. Never move an object. Never move an object, and report obscured vision to the IC. If we have no ability to see what's going on, we need to report to the IC in such and such a room that visibility was obscured, because that will be one of our secondary searches pretty quickly. Um, I think that first statement, we need to touch items to identify them and the type of room that you're in. I want to talk a little bit about type of room. If you're in a living room, we know there's lots of space, okay? And in that space, we have certain things we would expect to find: couches and chairs, coffee tables, places to hide under coffee tables. We might be aware that we have a fireplace. Could somebody be tucked up inside that fireplace? Um, and if you're in a bedroom, we know what we should be finding in a bedroom. Open the drawers, feel inside the dresser drawers, feel behind the dresser. Maybe possible that dresser is far enough outside off the wall that someone could slip inside there. Talking little kids. So the room you're in kind of should give you an idea of what you might find. Obviously, a bedroom in someone's house could be set up as an office. Okay, but reality is 90% of the time when you come into any home, a bedroom is going to be a bedroom. A living room is going to be a living room. A kitchen is going to be a kitchen. And you're not going to find anything truly unusual there. So please use your senses. Our general idea, makeup of what a house looks like, kind of dictates what we should be finding. Use a thermal imaging camera, the TI or TIC. Operate according to SOPs. Slowly scan the floor level, then a higher level. Manually search beneath and behind furnitures. And you guys see, again, manually searching. Even though we have this imaging camera that says nothing's there, we still should go through and search. Open doors to scan inside closets and cabinets. Screen may white out if detected high heat levels, or heat allows of heat, allowing adjustment time before proceeding. So the cameras can be kind of touchy. You get that bright white screen that says that there's too much heat in there. Give it a moment to adjust, and it'll start to pick up the cooler spots versus the warmer spots. And in these cases, when we're search and rescuing, we're looking for the cooler spots. That's where people would be. That's where we could find actual bodies that are cooler. You'll see the shape of a body inside that TI. Um, and the whiter the screen is, the hotter the area is. And obviously, if it's all whited out and does not clear up, it's just too hot in there. Maintain radio contact and report progress. If we've got multiple rooms going through, we're definitely going to be letting people know where we're at and what we're doing. If we've got one or two rooms, let them know we're starting our search and we've finished our search. Close doors to uninvolved rooms. Make sure that doors are closed so that they don't become part of the fire problem, at least right off the bat. And clear unused hose line or equipment from egress path. Just real quick, an orientated search method, and you guys can see we're coming in. We're using feet against the wall, spreading out and sliding across the floor best we can. Now, I want to point out something that really I don't understand why they put this image in here. Okay, you guys can see this guy's got an axe and he's got a pike pole. When we're searching, the axe is probably the last thing you want to use, and if you're going to use it, hold on to the blade in your hand and have the handle sticking out so that the handle is smacking the person you're looking for and not the blade side of it. Same with the pike pole. Reality is, we could use that tool against the wall, put our foot against the handle, sweep further in the room, come back to the tool, move a little further, put the handle against the wall, put my foot against the tool, you know. So this image is kind of pretty poor, but you'll see they came in, they're doing a right hand search basically, right? They're standing on the right side all the way around, clearing this entire room as they come back out. Wide area searches, search teams with search lines. This is a wide area search where we have maybe a warehouse. We have, I could do the right-handed, left-handed search, and my partner can hold my hand and reach out as far as he can, use the end of his tool, wooden handle, end of his tool to reach out as far as possible. But even in that scenario, we could not possibly cover the entire warehouse area because it's too vast. So in this respect, we use a search line. And the next slide is going to show you what a search line looks like. Search lines are roughly about 100 feet long, probably some longer and some shorter. They have these rings that are attached. And so, what's important to know about this is we use this to tie off. We know that when we tie off wherever that might be, and in this case, they have it tied off to a pole outside, the 100 feet. We've just lost 10 right here. Okay, so we get 90 feet of rope that we can use inside the room. Maybe it's something, find something close to the door so you have all 100 feet of search line with you. And basically, you're going to get on the end here, okay? And as you extend out, this is the first foot, and then you extend out, we've got 20 feet of rope. So we know that these two rings indicate 20 feet. Now, I could actually tie off my own line to this and search out beyond that. It just brings me back to this spot. I know 20 feet. And you'll notice also they have a knot next to it. So this ring indicates 20 feet. This ring was 40 feet, but how would I know that? Because I've got two knots next to that. I got 60 feet now. Okay. I've got three knots next to that. 80 feet is 4 knots. 100 feet is 5 knots. So we can identify specifically how deep in we are, what ring we're at, how far away from the actual egress we are actually at. So the search line basically gives us that wide area search pattern, gives us to reach into areas that are much larger than we are capable of actually reaching. This is not a bedroom. This is not a living room. It's not a normal house. This is a warehouse. This is a large open office space building that we need to systematically search appropriately, safely, and have connection to our egress. And that's what this is all about. So here we go, coming in. Let's say you've got your first 20 feet all the way here, your first ring with a knot next to it. So you know that's a 20-foot section back out. From here, we've got rope tied off. And let's say we got another 10 feet tied off of this. This gives us a 10-foot circumference radius to cover this entire room. In this respect, we're coming in here, we stop, we're hitting that left side of the wall, and we're moving this all the way around best we can. Okay. Then we fold out further to the 40 feet and we sweep another area. 60 feet, we sweep another area. So just keep that process going until we've completed the whole room. And then we just move back out, both people together, move back out this direction. VEIS method. This is interesting. Okay. Now check this out. This is kind of an actually cool little diagram. We've got a structure fire happening. We've got a body back here, let's say in the closet. We have someone who has just ventilated the window. We can see the pattern of smoke, right? As we ventilate that window, you see the entry team coming through the window, but now the pattern has changed. Smoke is now coming out of the vented area. This means we have smoke filling the hallway into the bedroom. There still is some in the closet, but this has already helped that individual out, correct? We then get in and isolate this room, closing the door. By closing the door, we stop that superheated smoke from coming in. Don't think that it's cool in here now and everything's fine. It's not, but it definitely has improved this whole situation tenfold. This individual came in, begins their right-handed search all the way over, finds the door, closes it, continues, finds that closet, finds the victim. Then we continue. Either we have two methods here. We find a victim, and either we turn around and come out the way we came in, which means going back towards the door and around, but knowing this is a bedroom, we can continue the other direction looking for someone else along the way. Possibly might bump into something else, finish off going the opposite way, still again with my right hand, continue the same way, right hand back out to the window, passing that person out. So if we decide to backtrack and come out, we need to remember we still need to clear the other side. That makes sense. VEIS, what does it stand for? It stands for vent, enter, isolate, and search. Pretty simple to understand, right? Rapid search for individual rooms accessed from the interior, usually chosen when there are possible victims in a survivable area. Should only be initiated after size up. Rooms involved with fire or that show indication of backdraft or flashover should not be searched using VEIS. And only when survivable areas that are unlikely to have fire extend when ventilated. So that takes us through the search methods. So we're finished up with that. Just want to let you guys know. We've got a few more things I want to take care of here. And like I said earlier, guys, we're getting close to the end here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of pare this down a bit, just kind of get us through. I have an idea for a mellow project for us next week, and I'll put that together and get that to you guys on Monday. And we'll finish up this chapter and test out on it, and see if we can add one more in or just get ourselves ready for our final, because we're almost there. Okay. For your time. I know this has been really weird being distant learning, but I appreciate everything you guys have been doing. Thanks.